Hello, and welcome to Livestream. This one is going to be more on the Modpack development side. So this is a Modpack that I am working with the Pug on. You might see him up in and out of the stream occasionally. But one of the things that I've been working on lately is playing through some of the early game, making sure that all the things that we intend to be available are available. I've gotten a couple little changes here and there that I've done, just to make sure that things that are working right. They're in here, yeah. Oh, this one. That one, that's actually a cheated in one. And sugar's over here. Yeah. So, let me turn that off for now. So in general, this is all my bases so far. I've got this little mob farm. Yeah, this playthrough I've been trying to do more of, see how the progression goes as you're playing it, rather than, skipping a bunch of it with, gifting yourself things just to see if you can get from step to step. That's what I did last playthrough, and, I mean, it's good for, like, early alpha testing, but sometimes just, if you want to make sure you've got the balance of things right, you kind of want to go through the grind and see, is it an unreasonable grind or is it reasonable, that sort of thing. So far it's been fine. But a couple things since last time. I did add furnace overhaul, so you get the faster furnaces, and upgrades you can give to them. We added in the matter overdrive. That's these gravitational anomalies that we'll see all over the place. I did turn the frequency of them down a bit because they were quite common, so I turned it down a bit. This is with it turned down. They still are fairly common. I might want to turn it down a bit more, but it's looking all right so far. And what else do we have? Actually, the thing I was working on recently was actually get some of the mechanism things with the configs and making sure, or like removing recipes and items from things. So, for example, we go this one might work. So if we say the crusher recipes, you can see the standard ones. There's some. Actually, no, I removed those ones. No, the crusher. It would be here if I didn't. No, looks like I did. Yeah, so the crusher recipes to get, because since we don't have silver or lead in this mod pack, any of the mechanism, like the shards and the clumps and stuff of that, we needed to take out. So I think those ones got taken out, but I think the like the reaction chamber, I think needs, or no, I fixed that one because there was, yeah, that's the one I just did. The fuel, yeah. So in tiny progressions, it adds this recipe. So the charcoal or coal to the tiny charcoal and tiny coal. What gives you 1 to 1. for some reason, when the mechanism joined in with that, it was undoing. So if I look at the uses for here, it had put in a recipe in the enrichment chamber for 1-to-1. Well, that's easy to exploit because you just craft them down and then multiply them. So I wanted to take that out so that it would go 8, and then there was some uses of that were, you know, problematic, so I took them out. I think lithium, salt, sulfur. I think this one maybe might need. I think no, it was the crystallizer. I still need to take some out because they've got copper, tin, brine, and lithium. Okay, no, that was all taken out then. Which of the washer? I think the washer I need to take out the. Yeah, so the silver slurry to the clean silver slurry, and then likewise for the lead I need to take out. So chemical washer, and then you can't. That's right, you can't make that, and you can't use that. So yeah, this recipe and then the silver one I need to take out. So looking at, actually not this browser. No, looks like I closed that tab. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I needed to look up the Craft Tweaker wiki for the section on mechanisms, so I make sure I get the commands right. So chemical washer needed to remove recipes. Alright, so lead slurry, clean lead slurry, water. Okay, so there's a command. CT mech recipes washer. Oh, it added it to the log, so I have to open that. Alright, so these ones. And I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but I'm opening up the what is it, the Zen script file. For these, so I just need to remove recipe, add, and then the remove as the output, then input, and the add is input then output. So I need to go up the order of the. Delete that. Add it over here. Alright, save. Check the syntax. Looks like I'm good. Okay. Alright, so once after reloading the pack, those recipes should be gone from the washer. Yeah, so it was the iron slurry to the clean iron. So the clean silver slurry and the clean lead slurry I removed. All right. Now there's these sky resources recipes. This is just a. Oh no, they don't have recipes. Lead casing, you can use this as a fuel. Are the other casings listed on here? I don't have to scroll through a bunch, but we would want to remove them. The wood casing is stone, bronze. Yeah, I don't know about these in general. But yeah, like the electrum, we don't have lead, manulin, signalum. We have endstone. We don't have inderium. We'll have dark matter, light matter, osmium, refined. Yeah, so those are fine. So we need to remove as a fuel lead casing. All right. So let's casing. We want electrum, lead, manulin, signalum, inderium, refined obsidian. We have osmium, light matter, dark matter, inderium, endstone, signalum, manulin, lead. Nether brick, electrum, steel, iron, bronze, stone, wood. Okay, so we have all those. It's just these 5. Okay. These can go in here. And we'll put these up there. Sky resources, casing 5, 7, 8, 9, and 11. 5, 7, 8, 9, 11. Alright, so we want to remove the furnace fuel. So let's see. Looking on the wiki for the section for that. Furnace. Alright, set the fuel value to 0. That's what gets it. Yeah, setting it burn time to 0 will remove it from being a fuel. Alright, so I need to set fuel. Oh, I've got a set fuel already because I added in the fuel pellets from Progressive Automation. Alright, so let me get this, click it, and it will boop, copy to my clipboard, paste, and so it was 5, 7, 8, 9, and 11. Okay. Uh, 7, 8, 9, 11. Alright, save that. Looks good. Yeah, okay. And we want to hide those as well from JEI. So we'll do 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 and 11. Okay. Check the syntax again. Looks good. Alright, so let's reload. Alright, so give me just a second here. I need to have a black screen. Should open up here in a bit. Then I'll full screen it and you should be able to see it again just fine. Alright, it's popping up. Almost. Got the console up now. The GUI should pop up here any second now. There we go. Good thing about this pack is it does reload fairly quickly because it's still pretty lightweight. That's the plan. We wanted to make it lightweight. You notice the memory used never really goes above 2. So having an allocate 4 megs for this pack is going to be just fine. There we go. No uses, no recipes, and they're not listed here anymore. All right. Okay. So the other things we need to remove, there's obviously like these alchemical ore dusts, like the aluminum, platinum, lead, ardite, cobalt, osmium we're using, zirconium, titanium, tungsten, chrome, iridium, boron. We could do lithium. There's no recipe for it, so we should probably remove it, because the way that the lithium in Mechanism is created is with the evaporation thing. There's a yellorium, uranium, mithril, magnesium. Yeah, so all those we need to take out with thorium. These condensers, I assume it's 5. Yeah, 5, 7. 7, 8, 9, and 11. So sky resources, condenser. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So we need to hide those. There's the uses is just the general. I assume they'll pull out of this list, but we'll see. The recipes are not there. Okay. And then I think likewise the combustion heaters. Lead, manulin, signalum, Enderium. Then there's the heat providers. Lead. Goes out of the way. Signalum, manulin, and Enderium. Oh, Enderium here. Okay. That is fine there. All those are okay. This one we'll want to take out. And this one, crushed netherrack has no use. You can get it from the rock grinding. Grinding the netherrack is kind of a byproduct, but there's no use for it. So I thought about adding in a use. I figured maybe you can craft them back into netherracks and kind of recycle them a bit. I'm not sure. I thought maybe we'd do that with the crushed stone as well. Well, the crushed stone actually does have a cleaning recipes. But I removed the silver and lead from that. Because it was actually while I was doing that I noticed. I'm like, oh, it gave me a silver. I should probably tell it not to. But yeah, all of these as well, probably. Let's see. Yeah, so let me get the Electrum version of all of these. Provider. So there's the heat component and the alchemy component. I think those are that. Okay, so I'm assuming these are going to be the same. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is that. All right. I'm just copy pasting over here. You can't see. All right, what's the next one? That is combustion heater. All right, the next one is heat provider. Alchemy. And heat. All right. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 11. 7, 8, 9, 11. 7, 8, 9, 11, 7, 8, 9, 11, 7, 8, 9, and 11. All right. Okay, that looks good. Oop. Run around like that. So all of those should be on there now. Alright, and then a lot of these, we can keep the emerald, the diamond, ruby we need to get rid of, sapphire, like all of these, they're the gems from Silence Gems. Let's go through these dusts here first. Copper, tin, silver. Zinc, nickel, platinum, aluminum, lead, cobalt, ardite, osmium we keep, draconium, titanium, tungsten, chrome, iridium, boron, lithium, magnesium, mithril, tellurium, uranium, and thorium. Okay, so that is 15. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That is, yeah. So that is 20 of them. Really, I'm only keeping, I guess, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the osmium 5. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Am I missing one in here? Okay, no, I've got all 5 there. Okay. Alright. Alright, so reminding myself, I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So skip 12. So from 4 to 24, skipping 12. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, I'm just kind of Fixing it here. Okay. Check the syntax of that. Looks good still. Alright. Actually, here, let's just do this. Alright. So those we fix, these, okay, ruby, sapphire, peridot, garnet, yellow garnet, apatite, amber, leopodite, lepidolite, malachite, onyx, moldavite, yeah, agate, opal, amethyst, jasper, aquamarine, Leodore, turquoise, moonstone, morganite. Actually, what are so 0 all the way up to 43. We want to keep. How about we do this? We'll just dump all these, since there's actually more to keep than there are to. So emerald, diamond, lapis, and quartz. I think those are the only 4 we actually get. Although I've actually considered maybe we put silence gem in, but honestly don't know if we want to. So 0, 1, 41, and 40 and 41. 0, 1, 40, and 41. Should be easy enough. So that is, oh, of course, dirty gem all by itself, which means this is probably going to be, yeah, -1. Okay. I keep jumping over to the other screen before I actually. Oh, I actually forgot that off of my thing. Whoop. Okay. Alright, so we need to go all the way to 43, I think. 43, yeah. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 41, 42, 43. Alright, so I'll just go and number all these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, now the 30s. Alright, and now 40 and 41 we want to keep. So delete those rows, and then 0 and 1 we want to keep as well. So delete those. Alright. So that is all those dirty gems. I think that might be it. Alright, so let's reload again. Apologize for the black screen again, but it'll come back quickly. Here we are. Maximize. All right, let's see what we got now. All right, much shorter list. Oh, we forgot to take this out. And then I wanted to add a recipe using these to netherrack. Sawdust is fine, enriched bone meal's good. These ones, that's fine there. Yeah, I did adjust this because it was using the tiny coal. I wanted to change it to the coal pellet. Not exactly sure why, but it just seemed more better, I guess. But this one, you see the little technical name for it, the second line there? Sky Resources Silverfish Disruptor. I think I know what that is. It makes the silverfish not able to bury into the stone, I think. Burrow into the stone. Alright, so yeah, all those are good. Yeah, okay. Those all look fine. Those look fine. These ones look fine. Okay, good. I think we got all of those adjusted. Yeah. Alright. So I wanted to look at the fuel to see if, so those casings should be missing now. Okay, so here's the ones we have. We had wood, stone, bronze, iron, steel, nether brick, and stone. Dark matter, light matter, osmium, refined. Okay, yeah, so that's the things that I had. Anything else that looks funky? Alright. Yeah, seems fine. Good. Yeah, so it's just this radioactive powder mixture I need to get rid of. Alright, so CT hand. Yep. Got to click the T button first there, sure. I'm so used to some of the keyboard shortcuts that I use at work. They don't work at home because it's a different program. I'm just using Notepad++ here. Work I use in OJ. So like item component 1. Okay. All right, and then the recipe. We can use the GUI for that. Crafting table. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's shapeless. No, shaped. Well, I don't know what. So, like, it's a 2x2 recipe. We want that to be just netherrack. So give it, so 2x2 to netherrack. Add that in, and then I want the crushed stone. And we'll make it cobble. Because why not? Okay. Is there any uses for this? Oh, the recipe's still there. Alright, so we need to remove the combustion recipe since there's really no use for it. Oh yeah, and it does remove the ones there. That's good. Alright, so Alright, where's my thing here? So I need recipes for mechanism, combustion, not mechanism, sky resources. Combustion. Okay, removal, give it the outputs. Okay. Do that. Remove recipe, and it is this guy up here. Copy and paste. All right. Syntax looks good. Okay. All right, anything else? What's the recipe for that? There's no recipe. Ah, come on. There's no uses either. Oh well. Maybe we want to add something like that. Or like 9 octuple compressed cobblestone is a bedrock cobblestone. Maybe. The ghost block. Alright, I think we're good there. Alright, let's just click through anything that jumps out at us of, oh, that shouldn't be in here type of thing. You know, that Android stuff is fine. Angel rings are fine. The way to get flight. I had a thought though. Maybe there's a way to... Oh, that's right. He said the jetpacks. There was a jetpacks mod he wanted to add. Because we have the mechanism jetpack. And then the extra utilities rings. Forget the key binding for making that hover mode. Nope. Armor mode switch, none. How about, nope, V is already used. B is already used. N sounds good. Alright. There we go. I mean, you can see in the bottom right, it uses the stuff fairly rapidly. And you do need, you know, the fuel for it, so probably okay. But then the other jetpacks, yeah, I don't know exactly where. Actually, let me find the mod for that, and we'll add it in. Oop, that's the not what I had in mind there. Wrong button. Okay. Nope, it needs to refresh. Okay. And there was I can't remember his. I think it was iron jetpacks. I think so. Yeah, let's add that one in. Is there any mod updates real quick before I... Oh, there are a couple. Journey map, make JD lib, mechanism generators, mechanism tools, which are things we need to into. Oh, come on. Thought I clicked you to... Doesn't want to. Not that one. One right here. Journey map. Oh, it's a beta. And I think I'm fine with leaving that. We'll wait on that at least. Mechanism. Is that a beta as well? Oh, that's a full release. Huh. Doesn't want to update them. Refresh. Oh wow. There's more. Bookshelf. Craft Tweaker. Maybe I have to not be playing it. I have to reload the pack for the scripts anyways. Alright, so this, I have to shut the launcher down as well. Alright, let's try this. Oh, now it wants to update. So maybe that's all it needed is to... Alright, all up to date. Apologize for your not being able to see, but it should come back here shortly. I know that's going to be the theme of the stream, I think. It'll come back shortly. There we go. Maximize. Make these ones minimized. There we go. All right. So no recipe for this. Good. So we've got these. Okay, wood jetpack. All the way up to emerald. Oh, looks like we're gonna need to pull some of these out. Invar, gold, electrum, silver. I guess gold we leave in. Silver. Electrum. Invar. And platinum. There's no recipe for them. Alright, any uses? There are. Oh, diamond or platinum. Oh, but it's ore dicted. The recipe is. Okay. Uses that will take you to diamond, but if I click on the recipe for diamond, it's ore dicted to any tier 3. Alright. So that should be fine. I should just be able to get rid of these items. And they're all named. Okay. Oh, I need to put it in my hand first. Silver jetpack, yeah. Okay. Boop. Do. There's 4 of them. Okay. That one is Electrum with the T, not a whatever I just hit. Invar. Nope, that was an R, not a T again. Alright. Oh, let me save, check the syntax, make sure I didn't do any silly error. Alright, let's go. I was wondering, because we have these creative items, right? A lot of end game Modpack or Modpack's end game is to create the creative items. I don't know if we want to do that or not, because yeah, I definitely don't necessarily want to do that. Creative mill would be interesting. The drum spikes, the chest, energy source, harvest. I don't know what that is. Energy cell, the thruster, capacitor, and the jetpack. So it's almost like, oh, what's the recipe for that? So we could put in a recipe. Creative battery for matter overdrive. The creative bin, fluid tank, energy cube here. The gas tanks. Creative RF engine from Progressive Automation. RF tools flight module. No, that's just a regular thing. So I have to put it in the some RF tools, environmental controller. That's what it is. Creative screen. Creative power cell. So, not sure what sort of recipe we would put for it. Honestly, I wouldn't mind putting in a combination of like Britannia or because we've got maybe like a runic altar type recipe that uses end game mechanism, end game Britannia, end game other stuff. Maybe some of these titanium things. Yeah, I can see it using titanium. Because titanium is, you have to get it through the loot fabricator. So you have to kill the androids. And then you can craft that easy enough. So you have to kill the androids to be able to do it. So you have to be able to get to deep mob learning. So that's a tricky little thing to get to in the first place. I kind of think that processing something in one of these, I mean, not that these are hard to make, but you know. Oh yeah, I would have these part of the like the power cell recipes, the creative power recipes, to have the ultimate induction cells and ultimate induction providers as part of the crafting recipe. The ultimate energy cube is just creative after that. Water-free farm. Did I take? I thought I took water-free farming out. I know I had it because I wanted a way to automate farming. And so I looked at that, but that was the main reason I put progressive automation in, was to have a good way of automating farming. I like the way progressive automation does it. I kind of like this one as well, but the automated versions of it were kind of slow. I mean, I think I'm fine with leaving it in. It is kind of interesting. Okay. Compressed nether star block. That'd be a good endgame type component. Is there any uses for that? No, I don't want one. I want to see the uses. Oh, it's just pull them back into nether stars. Okay. Wub ore. and the juice. We don't have a way to... bread. Oh, you need some sort of veggie on there. Pineapple pizza. It's just bread. I don't think you can actually get these. Maybe you can make a way to create them, because I think you can grow them. Like if once you have them, you can grow them. Yeah, because it's these. You can't. But this is, yeah, any tree sapling. I think a way to get these saplings would be good. You can't create the smoker either. Colored slime. Yeah, here's the progressive automation stuff. Maybe wither diamonds would be useful for endgame stuff as well, because you need Nether star, and they're just used to create the fancy versions of these, so giving them something to do endgame. Multiplies the range of a machine by 4. That's actually pretty good. Because with the progressive automation, the range is the number of blocks it does, not the radius of the square or circle or whatever it uses. It does kind of spiral out in a square spiral, but like, so if you have the machine here in the middle and you wanted to do this whole 3x3, you would actually need to add in like 8 upgrades, so that it was 9 blocks. But yeah, I can see using supremium blocks, or using the tinkering table as part of the recipe, because that's, you know, 8 things around a center. I mean, it's really no different than the you know, a 3x3 a 3x3 grid as far as number of things to do, but it kind of has that sort of runic altar type feel to it. So we could probably add some recipes or something in with this. do some stuff, which would mean you need to get the tinkering table. Yeah, I can see using high-end mystical agriculture things to be crafting creative stuff. Dilithium. That is a good point. How are we going to get dilithium? Once we make 4, we can grow it, which is a tier 4. But we need to make the dilithium in the first place. I definitely want it to be endgame. So if we were to do like a combustion, and we wanted it to be we need the casing. Dark matter casing. 4,000 heat. I can see something as simple as the dark matter casing needed for, because that's 4,000 heat, and using lithium from mechanism. Because nether brick is only 3,000. Find obsidian. It's like, it's almost there, but you're like, oh, it's just short. So, I mean, it wouldn't even have to be 4,000. You could do it like 3,800 and probably still, it would only make the, yeah, it would only be the dark matter casing that works. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add a recipe for the dilithium. Maybe the ore? Because, let's see. I'll probably want diamond pick to. Okay. Yeah. No, not that. Yeah, so there's no recipe or use for it. So I can see a recipe where you need to get lithium and stone and a combustion into the dilithium ore. I like that. So let's do that. These should be deleted. That should be deleted. Lithium dust. Yeah. And just plain stone. Or do we want to do like a hardened stone? No, I don't think so. I think just regular stone be fine. The lithium and so, because that means you do need to have end game mechanism, because you need to have the evaporation. You need 2 evaporation tanks to get to the, to turn the brine into the lithium liquid. And then you need, oh, we can tell you right here, the crystallizer. Or you could get lucky with that. I almost want to take that one out. I mean, I'd leave it in, but so you might not actually need to do that if you set up the cauldron, like the automatic cauldron cleaning stuff with your extra stone pieces. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's get ore dilithium. So that means matter overdrive dilithium ore. Okay, so we want to add a combustion recipe. And we want it to give us a dilithium ore. Okay. And to put in I say we'll do at least 4. And then just a regular Minecraft stone. Alright, that is what this is, right? Minecraft stone. Okay. And then we want that to be 4,000 heat. Looks good. All right. So let's reload the pack. See if that's working or not. Could be. But I just want to see it, so close that, open this. Should pop up here quickly. Oh, there we go. Maximize. Hear any background noises? Just my wife being silly in the kitchen. She's giving me a funny look. Alright. So I should see a recipe for that now. There we go. Stone and 4 lithium makes a dilithium. I almost think I need something else. Maybe some of the prosperity shards. Or something that's not the easiest thing to get to in I mean, because Prosperity Star Shards is essentially the gate into starting mystical agriculture. And we're putting that at 1700 heat. But it kind of fits. Because it's like the lithium dust needs like a crystal-y type thing to latch onto. I mean, we have other shards. Dimensional shard. Now that's something. You can't create these ores. I mean, you can create the dimensional shard. Or well, yeah. But that's not really hard to get to. This, we added this in. And these have this recipe, as well as this. So there's plenty of ways to get the prismarine easy enough. I mean, I can see using these mechanism shards, because then you have to at least get... Or no, there's the mechanism crystals, right? Because these... Because you have to get the chemical crystallizer, which means you need to do the beginning part of the 5 times ore processing to get them. And you'd have to get them from the ore, which you could get in the combiner or the condenser. I guess, or the orchid. Pure trilithium. That's not, doesn't have anything. There's no uses on the trilithium. Although you might need it for certain, like, non-JEI listed recipes in there. I'll have to look it up. Infusion crystals. Now that's a thought. You need a master infusion crystal. Because this is the hard part here. Is getting enough essence to get the supremium, and then saying, oh, you need the master infusion crystal. And then once you have the master infusion crystal, you could master infusion crystal plus lithium dust and stone. So it's like infusing the lithium in the stone. Now, do I want to use... I like that idea. Adding the master infusion crystal into the combustion recipe kind of seems mean. But then I would use matter energy convert. Say I would use some of these things in the creative tools and stuff. Like this battery. Well, I mean, that's just a battery you need. High capacity battery. You need that for a charging station. I like this thing. Space-time accelerator I would put in as well. Yeah, I put that. Alright, so let's put one of these in. Alright. So, stone, a master infusion crystal, and 4 lithium dust. Although I kind of want to drop it down to 2 lithium dust because it's dilithium. That's okay. I like that because the master infusion crystal and the dark matter casing are going to be the hardest things to get to. Okay, I like that. All right. Okay. I like that change. That's fine. 10 crystals. Okay, that's not going to be hard to do it that way. The gassed matter might be hard because you essentially have to kill at least 6 ghasts. Although with creative flight in the Nether, that's not going to be hard. Okay, but that's fine. I do think we should do some life infusion recipes for these other saplings. Alright, so that should be the recipe there. We need a dark matter casing. And then we'll get one of these. Oh, I'm not in creative. Okay. Combustion, we'll do steel. Because that is furnace fuel still. Get some coal. Alright. Oh, I actually need to reload the pack for this. To get the changed recipe. So hold tight. Start it up again. There we are. Maximize. Bing. I should get whatever adds the bing in oh, what pack is that I played recently? Enigmatic 2, I think. That once it's ready, it bings for you. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Button. Need a button. I have to remember this is alright. Iron is not working. There. So you get that. You just have to get high in mystical agriculture and dark matter. So that's not too bad. Okay. What are some other things that we can do? Using these glitch stuff, I think, would be interesting. Ironwood Sapling. Alright, I get to keep my button. I actually think the gravel is mine too. Oh well. So dirt. No, nothing. Not matter. Doesn't want to grow. Oh, it just killed itself. Nothing? Huh. Alright, well let's do the live version. Okay. Okay, we get more saplings. Oh, it just gives us planks? Now, was that like because I vein mined it, or is that just the wood does that? Looks like these are just random log recipes. Now, if you silk touch it, there's 0 left on it. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that is pretty cool. The dead one, a strange and weak sapling. I wonder if it just has a chance of dying. Alright, don't shift or sprint. Oh yeah, let's see. Guess those are. Not mine as well. I mean, I can see something where you have to, like, you can do some sort of I like the idea of like using plant matter, life infusion on the dead one to get the alive one. And then the recipe for the dead one would be a dead bush and there's ironwood and juniper. Dead bush and some iron maybe. Or the iron powder from Mechanism. So it means you need at least a crusher. Ferrous juniper. Like, what's the use of it? Like, there's the wood, right? I don't see anything special yet. A horse whistle, but it's any plank wood. Huh. It's dead. Because the dead bush now you can get a dry pasture seed. You can get grass, turn it in for a quest to get or make seeds. So I can see get the dead bush plus ferrous juniper. So use iron for the ferrous side, but the juniper. Oh, maybe I do like the iron. Enriched iron. I can see that. Frozen iron. Eh. Wither iron. That's just, I think that's too difficult for just a sapling that or for wood. Maybe iron dust. Yeah, we'll just do iron dust. I think I'll do 2. Okay, so combustion makes this. Ironwood sapling 1. All right, and the ingredients. Are, come on. Dead bush. That is not a dead bush. There we go. Oop. Mechanism dust. Okay. Times 2. And how much heat? So 50 for the seeds. I would say, well, you need at least iron you can get plus a crusher, so you're gonna have to at least have. You're gonna be able to get to osmium level heat, which. 3,000, so anything really reasonable would be fine. There's the recipes. Any other sort of sapling? Oh, this maybe. Dehydrated cactus. $400. Yeah, I think about 400 would be fine. Let's put it in at 400. Okay. Then over here. We want to add a life infusion. Fusion. All right, what's the syntax for that? Life infusion. So output, input, input block. How much? So the recipe that it suggests is turning a nether star and dirt into 8 diamonds. I would almost say that's backwards. You want 8, yeah. So the documentation on this might be off, but we shall see. So we'll add this in here. So I'm going to assume that this first one is what you're supposed to have in your offhand. And that is base item component. Boop. We'll say 8 of those is fine. And then it gives you an Ironwood Sapling. And you need an Ironwood Sapling 1. $14 life. I think that's 7 hearts. That's probably fine. Alright. Save. Okay. I do want to test this, so I am going to restart this now. Again. It will be back in a second. Maybe I need to get some sort of background image or something for that. Yeah, that would be helpful. Alright, we'll start with this one first. Where is infusion? There it is. Didn't like that. Oh yeah, that is... It was correct in the yeah, that's so weird. No, so the example on the wiki was wrong. Let me pull it up. Yeah, the little comment was correct, but the example was wrong. Okay. And I went by the example. Well, can we... So... Dead bush, iron dust makes a dead one. Okay. So that's correct. Maybe it will... Rain will heal it. We'll reload the pack and try that life infusion again. Again, apologies for not being able to see any of this, but it'll come back soon. Here we go. Well, it looks like 12,600. These times I'm gonna have to test. I change my settings to be yep, there we go. So we can't get this. I don't think this was my plant matter anyways. Okay. Actually, that's not mine either. These ones would be... Alright, so... we should... add this to the bonsais. Yeah. I think that's a whole can of worms. It's just the 3D model that grows up on it. Oh, I need to make sure I'm not getting rid of my grass. I'll just let that grow because this should spread out over. Alright, so let's look at this one. Oak and swamp oak. I mean... you can get vines just by... Actually, I have dirt already. Let me just use it. Yeah. So you get vines that way. Oh, great. Right. I can see vines on an oak. What is this guy? Blossoming sapling. It's a spruce. Well, no sapling. Alright, you can get some. I just was unlucky, I guess. I kind of like the pink dye on a spruce. Kind of like those as life infusion too. So spruce, and then oak. Oh, I got an oak sapling. Good for me. Pink. And then vines. Alright, so let's start with this one. So for output, we want work variant sapling 1. Variant sapling 1, yeah. And we want pink, which is Minecraft dye 9. Sure, we'll do 8. And then we want Minecraft sapling 1. Okay. And this is variant sapling 0. That was the wrong key. There. And Minecraft Vine. And on a Minecraft Sapling. I like that. Because the pink dye you can just use, yeah, red and white. So nothing special there. We've got access to that early game. Okay. I mean, I guess we should test them, huh? Eight. Pink. Eight. Oak. Bruce. That's right. I didn't reload yet. Yeah, about that. Technically didn't syntax check it either. Just eyeballing it, it looks fine. Here we go. Oh, you see that in the context? Could not resolve Minecraft Sapling. Okay, now it's fixed. That was the swamp oak though, so this one should work. Yep, that worked. Okay. Restart again. Bing. All right. Come on, roll to my potatoes. All right. So we can get those. We'll want to add those to the bonsais eventually. All right. Now I am curious. Let me pull the browser up. Matter Overdrive Wiki. I don't know what's going on with the music there. Alright. This is actually not a wiki. Is it the song or is it... We had this song already. No. It's almost over. We'll just skip it anyways. Alright. Okay, the coursework page doesn't have a link to the wiki. FTB has a wiki page for it. So looking at the things here, so I see dilithium crystal. I don't see trilithium. Yeah, I don't see the trilithium that is listed in the... Maybe because it's not actually used yet. Well, the dilithium crystal page doesn't exist on the FTB wiki, so I don't know. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I don't see anything with the trilithium on there, so I don't think there's a use for it yet. Alright, well anyways. Look, I don't know if there's any other sort of... I mean, I could just start playing through the Matter Overdrive stuff just to see what is needed. Unknown artifact. No recipes, no usages. I wonder what's on that disk. Space-time equalizer. Can you actually make this? No. You can eat it though. You can't make the tea. Earl Grey, hot. Or Romulan though. I just wanted to turn that off. I can click. I assume the colored ones are just maybe you dye them. Oh, I need my other pickaxe. I still... Tritanium is not harvest level 2? I don't believe it. What? Wrench, maybe. Oh yeah, right clicking it with the wrench. Okay. Can I just dye it? No. Well, how do I get the colored ones then? I mean, that's the red. That's the answer. Is cheat it to yourself. Well, I mean, I could add recipes for them all manually, but that just kind of seems lame. Molecular inscriber. Hold shift for details. You hold shift and it just disappears. Rogue android spawner. Whoa. Okay, okay. I get it, I get it. I didn't quite get... Don't trample my crops, guys. That is a lot. Here, give me one of those. Alright. Ah! That's right, I'm in creative still. Ah. Well, I don't need this. You only have one grass left. What is this? Oh, it's... I think I shot that way with my stuff. Alright. Okay, so that, I mean, those are your storage. You know, I mean, honestly, I should ask my son about this because he's actually played around with the Matter Overdrive a bit. Have him give me a tutorial. Wait, this is working, right? No. How come that didn't work? Yeah, it's not... How do you get a 2x2 recipe that can, like, so it can be down here as well? Recipes and add shaped. Okay. And nether rack. That's it. It's got the nulls in there. That's why. Okay, so I need to edit that. I think I have to edit it while it's unloaded because it's in that the auto generated one. Okay. Yeah. Take these null out. Out. This last row of nulls. Okay. Restart the pack. There's comments all over the file I just edited. It says not to edit it. It says, don't touch me. But what if I know what I'm doing? Alright, there we go. Dancing cursor. Almost done. Done. Yay. All right. Oh, actually, let's go over here. Oop. Oh, that range goes back. Yay. Okay.
Narrator narrates all.
Oh, I didn't want to turn
Narrator
you on.
narrates chat. Narrator off.
There we go. Thank you, narrator. It's over here. Boop, boop. Alright, well, I think I'm done for tonight. It is, I guess it's still under 3 hours, but I got started late. I'm getting tired. It's almost 2 a.m. for me. And I want to go to bed. So I will end the stream here. Thank you for watching. I don't know exactly when the pack here that we're working on will be finished. Hopefully sometime soon. I'd love to start a regular survival playthrough. But this so far has been a lot of fun working on getting the pack ready, getting the recipes all figured out. I know the quests have a lot to do, but I think What the Pug had ideas on that. I'll see what his ideas are and see if he wants to do more of those or if he wants me to or just what. But he says he's been playing through it and having a lot of fun as well. So hopefully when we get it released, it can be fun for everyone. Yeah, I want to get it released because I think that'd be great. I don't know exactly what his ideas are, if he just wanted it to play with or not. But anyways, thank you for watching, like I said, and I will catch you all later. If you are here live, I will find a stream to host.